face right under my logo. Oh, wonderful. I'm a Twitch thought now. That's a pretty big image. Right? Yeah, that's pretty enormous. Right, I'm just going to move my face out of there. Let's see, my Photoshop is there. It seems pretty legit. I guess that's going to work. Get my lighting set up here. Hold on. Alright. Whoop. And the microphone. Gotta have the microphone. Takes so much stuff to do this. Gotta have all this stuff, man. Alright, hopefully all this is working. It looks like one person is watching. If you're watching, and you can tell me how the music and everything else sounds. I need to see my OBS so I can see my camera. Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm on there. I've got lighting. And I've got music. I've got chat. And I've got my reference, which is showing up. It's a little smaller than I wanted, but that's okay, because I can see it bigger. You don't get to. So here's the deal. Tonight's stream. I'm going to pull an Archer on you. Okay. Tonight's stream. The deal is, I'm trying to learn a bunch of new things this year. I'm just tired of falling into this trap of, oh, I can't do this and I can't do that. I used to want to be an artist real bad. And I even went to art school, but I chose sort of a different path, a more technical path. So I'm coming back to that hard this year, and I'm going to just force myself to do things like try to do caricature. So my disclaimer is that I am not good at caricature. I'm not even the best drawer in the world, but I'm going to get better as I maintain this YouTube channel. If you want to see good art, I suggest checking out my friend's stream, Humbly Go. Sundays, they do a brunch. He's amazing, dude. He did all the concept art for Skylanders. Alright, so I'm going to just tear through these images that people submitted to me. And they're like, yeah, we don't mind if you do a caricature of us. That'll be fun. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let me just pause this one for a sec here. Which one? Oops. Oh boy. Video. Yeah. Alright. So I'm going to tear through these images one by one. I'm going to draw these people. And I'm going to use what I have learned about caricature to try to do a decent job. So, caricature, what do you want? You want to look at features of a person that stand out, right? So here's my buddy from Brazil and his mom. They look super cute here. If I look at my buddy here, he's got this hair that does this thing here. So if I get that, I know that's going to let you know who that is. He's got glasses. Yay, that makes it easier. He's got a little wider nose, some thicker lips, a nice squared off chin. Mom has some big, bright, beautiful eyes, and she's got her son's same like hair that wants to go swooping off the one side here. If I look at face shapes, you know, we got a pretty rectangular face here, more of an oval face here. So those are the things I'm going to start with, and then I'll try to just add some fun little touches as I go. I'm probably not even talking to the mic, am I? Alright, so we're just gonna start out here. I'm gonna do these quick, so I'm not gonna be trying to erase a lot. I'm just gonna pick some grayish color. I'm probably not gonna be coloring this a lot, and I'm just gonna go for it. Alright, so let's see. Let's start here with the face shape, and I'm just gonna block in where my folks are going, and then we'll put mom kind of like down here somewheres, and in comparison we'll kind of make her face wider and more oval like, and then I'm just gonna figure out kind of like where the center line is here, trying to be light touched. And I might not even follow the images exactly, like as far as like how they're looking and everything. I might try to extrapolate off of that a bit and just do my own little thing. So if you are trying to learn to draw too, come with me, take some inspiration, and I'm gonna thicken up my pen, my brush a little bit, because I need to be bold here. A lot of times I like to do figure drawing with a ink pen, just like a Bic marker, because it forces me to really mean what I say with that pen, you know. Man, her eyes are so smiley, it's great. Let's see, so to get that I wanna have this curvature, because that's what's happening here. You have a cheek that's really just poking out of there, and usually once I do one eye I'm a little more confident doing the other. Nice big bright eyes, but I'm gonna push that even further, I think. Tell me if the music is too loud. Or I'm new to streaming too. Like I said, everything new. I've been rigging characters for video games for 15 years, and now, you know, I mean, it's not like it's totally unrelated, but it's not the same thing. Alright, just get that in there. Let me know where that is. I'm gonna try not to do any erasing or anything. Like I said, I'm just going for it. I'm just going for it. It's making me a little nervy, but part of it's relaxing. Just relax. It's okay. It's not like anybody's watching me draw or anything. Nah, a couple of you watching me draw now. Hi. How's it going? Oh, so this smile. That's the lips and the nose shape are the things that really tell you like who a person, like who this is supposed to be a drawing of. And so I really want to nail that down, but I want to exaggerate it too. I don't know, I might push it too far, it's hard to say, and just really get that, you know, get some of the space maybe that she shows in her teeth here, just to give it some interest. Kind of my old Wacom tablet. Hey, if anyone from Wacom is watching, and you want to give me a new tablet so I can sit here and show people how awesome your tablets are. I should type in here real quick, see if everybody can hear me. Oh, that means I gotta move my giant tablet out of the way. It's probably just my kids watching me, right? Make me feel better. then we'll get her lips in here a little bit. And I'm messy. I'm not feeling confident, so my lines aren't as good as they could be. I'm just gonna hint at that. And then this hair is like a nice dead giveaway for what's going on here. And then the chin, she does have this thing going on, which is nice. Shows her character. And bring this up through here. And then I kind of want to show these lines just a little bit, because that helps. And what else? Oh, the smile lines, definitely want to show those so we know she's smiling. And then in here you just start with a little of this, and that's not necessarily in the photograph, but that's okay. I don't know, looks kind of like one of those things you'd see down at the pier or Santa Monica Pier, people drawing stuff. Right, it's not that bad. Alright, this is a great exercise because it's really just teaching you so many things, like let your eye see what it sees and let your hand kind of follow after that and just get it down there. How to exaggerate things. So many great lessons that I can get out of this. So yep, and you know, I'm making this animated series, which is well underway, by the way, and the story I think is killer. It's a good idea, so I'm pretty excited about all that. There we go, something along those lines, right? Oh, that brush stroke. Yeah, we'll just pretend it's hair. There we go. Okay, and then let's get my man over here back into the image. Well, no one's responding to the "can you hear me?" It probably might actually be my kids. Who knows? I gave them the tablet to play with so they wouldn't bug me. Let's see, Snowball is on. It's turned up. That's okay. So that should be all right. I'm way sunk down in my seat right now. There we go. All right. Let's see if I can do this guy justice, so we know that. And I'm just trying to plot out landmarks, basically get the shape of things, and then maybe even push them a little more so that we get something, you know, a little more interesting. I just watched Bill Nye Saves the World, everybody, and it was a pretty interesting one. Like, he went to, well, somebody went to Mexico City, and you know, apparently the city is shrinking. Well, not shrinking, but it's getting lower and lower all the time because of the water. They're pumping out of this giant aquifer. I really want to get the shape of this eye here. They're pumping out of this aquifer, and the city is built on top of the aquifer. And so I'm just kind of faking this because it's not real evident in the photo what's going on there. So the city is constantly getting lower and lower. I thought that was pretty interesting to know, if not somewhat disturbing, but that there was a woman there who, you know, brought up the idea of just building these sort of art structures everywhere that collected rainwater. And if you had enough of them, she theorizes that, you know, you could look at that little partial smile he's got going on, and it's those delicate things that are hard to get. But she theorized you can catch enough rainwater that they could get rid of this giant pumping system they have that tries to bring fresh water from other places into Mexico City. It's just a rain catcher, you know, and I thought, no, that's a really cool idea, right? something along those lines. And he's got this nice little dimply thing there. If we look at the jaw shape, where am I at with the eyes? So I want to get the hair out to here-ish. Bring that in there and then start bringing my jaw down. I shouldn't have talked so much maybe, because now I start losing sight of what it is I'm actually doing. Where to next? I'll put the ears in just so I can see where they're going to be, and you can barely see this one because of perspective. Head slightly tilted leftish, and then we'll get his big swoop in there, which kind of rolls around the shape of his forehead a little bit, and that's going to go out to right around there. Kind of messy on top, but then you can't really see what happens to it. And he's got this nice little thing happening here. You go, man. Look at you. Look at you. I always think of that as like a Greek thing, you know. The Greeks always had the, at least in the movies, you always see them with the hair that kind of does this little thing across the face. Pretty cool. I have a funny looking head when it's bald, so I always keep a lot of hair on it. I shaved my head once and it was not. Alright, so something here is just terrible. I just need to commit to some stuff, I think, and make that happen. Oh man, I can't help it. I gotta do it. I just gotta erase a little bit, everybody. This, oh my gosh. Did I just break my eraser? I did. My eraser is now broken. What did I do? Both sides of my pen are erasers now. Alright, emergency. Let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my terrible old, unless my eraser flow is just really set down low, I don't know. My terrible old Wacom tablet. Come on. 21 UX. I mean, hey, I'm grateful. At least I got a tablet. You know. What is that nose doing? It's like going boom. And boom, for sure. And then that's where the nostril would come down. I'm sorry, I'm mutilating your nose, bro. I'm trying to exaggerate it and make it a little more prominent, and in the process I think I'm annihilating it, but that's alright. It's all in good fun, right? You still won't hate me tomorrow. Alright, I do want to capture just a little of the stuff. Oh gosh. Now he looks. What have I done? What have I done to you, dude? Alright. A little Picasso-esque. Nothing wrong with that. Just to get those in there. And I almost want to show just a little of that underside here, but I'm gonna mess it. Why? It almost looks. What have I done to this face? I think the eyes are just up way too high. Oh, I don't. Oh, there you are. I don't know what I did. I'm gonna go with it though, dude. I'm sorry. It's gonna happen. I'm trying to be quick so I can get to everybody and embarrass everybody extra. Your mom turned out great, I thought. She's like cracking me up. This looks good. It's, you know, what I was shooting for, at least. Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah. Don't fail me now, fingers. Oh, it's Clark Kent, everybody. Hey, Clark Kent. I'm actually Superman, just so you know. And then, oh, you got that thing going on there. You got that cool, wavy, like, layered hair. I got the, crazy Irish. So another reason I tie it all back. This little thing here. We'll even draw in the cheekbones just a little bit, so it feels like I want to get tonal with it. It's killing me. I just want to like put tone in it to show like depth. I'm trying not to get too fancy there. Oh, I'm sorry. It's happening though. All right, and we'll just. This Wacom sometimes just does not respond to me. And just enough up here to let me know that this is hair. I don't know, I think maybe I made you look awesome. There you go. Yeah, and then just so you guys don't feel detached from the world, we'll go ahead and just plop down a little bit of something there. Boom, boom. Confidence. It's confidence. I gotta be confident. And there, and there. And I don't think I need too much more. Here, we'll throw this white down because I was gonna. Did you believe my eraser stopped working? It's insane. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Hoo-wee. Look at that. Alright, so wow. Alright, I'm sorry, I gotta like at least, that got way too dark comparatively. Threw off the balance. So I'm just gonna copy this because my plan was to do this in layers. Actually, I'm gonna cut this and paste it onto this layer, and then make another new layer. And I'm gonna save this file in case Photoshop crashes. Caricature. All right, everybody. Yeah, I'd like to get people to draw me, man. Just, I've hung out with all these artists. I know these talented artists. They never draw me. I'm like, what's going on, guys? Is it that bad? All right, I'm gonna make a new layer. That was it. You basked in the sun long enough, and let's move on. See who we got next. Ah, look at this fella. Sorry, I had to wet my whistle. Let's see, what are you seeing there? Okay, yeah, perfect. Yeah, seeing my top knot. That's great. All right, look at this fella here. He's got the dark hat, a rider on the storm. Oh, yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and do that one. So what are we gonna do here? And I would like to get some character into these even more. I'm gonna keep pressing on that. I had this great art teacher at the academy, man. I cannot remember his name right now. It's killing me. Just this old dude, and he was like a salsa dancer too. And man, he just like would press on you to really push just the character and the shapes. And it was really learned a lot from him. His name's gonna pop into my head any minute now, I'm sure. So here I'm just going to sort of, and I want to leave room for a lot of hat. Let's see, so I'm gonna kind of keep this rectangular-y shape in here. And then it's so dark, but that's kind of okay because I can pull something out of that. Your eyes are usually halfway down your face-ish, right? Like I talked about in a few things, you can always push that, and of course he is looking up just a little bit, which, you know. So, and then I see glasses under there. So this is kind of fun because it's leaving a lot to my imagination, and maybe I'll really just super simplify this just for fun. Kind of like this thing that I have happening right now. Yeah. What if we made his nose like extra tiny? Oh ho. Yeah, I'm mixing it up. Tiny nose. You see, my pen is so not responsive. One of these days, soon, I'm gonna spring for a new tablet. I'd love to get one of the new Wacoms, but man, they're so expensive. Alright, so what am I gonna do here? I think maybe because I can't really see his eyes too much, I might just take a thick brush here and say, oops. I really gotta start using other brushes too, other than just like default brushes, because that makes me a pansy, quite frankly. Alright, now I'm not gonna go actually too much deeper here just yet until I start figuring out some other stuff. This hat, for instance, this is something I really want to just play with, exaggerating a lot. And he's like mountain man / secret agent, I don't know. Alright, something along them lines. And he's definitely smiling, so let's push that out a bit, and we'll kind of decide it goes here-ish, and just give a little texture to the teeth. I can't really see what they look like, but they're always more interesting when they've got some texture on them. So I gotta get more intimate here with this thing. The stream is still running properly. Yeah, okay, good. And then what do we need? We need some beard action. I'm pretty accustomed to beard action. I'll just get kind of rough and scraggly with it. It looks like this beard is breaking up the lip line even, which is pretty alright. And maybe he's getting crazy hermit style here or something. Yeah. Alright. There we go. Oh my goodness. It's like magic. And then I think for the sunglasses, I'm just going to do the old whoobadoo. Kind of fill them in like this. That is actually an official technique. I just came up with it myself. I'm calling it the old whoobadoo. And I'm pretty sure everyone will be using it like shortly. Yeah, I'm gonna just push that side out of the hat out. Even there, go man, go. And then we'll get a big old brush in here and just kind of sweep through this whole thing. We know the head's gonna be over here somewhere. I kind of want to do color, but I feel like it'll just start slowing me down if I get to. Maybe if I keep doing these streams and we'll get colorful with it eventually. Alright. What is it? I'm not... Something... Just like the weight of it here. Alright, that seems okay actually. And then I want to remember the head's under there. Oh, it's like ZZ Top meets Mysterious Mountain Man. And then, I mean, this is normally, I'd probably want to get like a grayish sort of wash up in there just to connect the beard at least. And do something along those lines. But for now, I'm just going to kind of zigzag it in there. That is not the whoop-a-doo or the whoop-a-doo that I just did there. That is actually a different technique. That's the ziggity zagger. And something, something over there got a little carried away. Maybe the whole hat. I didn't really want to do the whole hat big because I'm just trying to accentuate that the brim is quite large. So, yeah, something a little more austere like that, perhaps. And then, you know, you could imagine where his chin would actually be under here and his neck would actually come out through there. And we'll just show that so that we get the nice bust. And hint of a collar in there. And there we go. Shoulders, woo, man, look at that. That is amazing. Wow, I guess I'm just really super good at this and I didn't realize it. So, all right, this one is pretty special actually. This is a vengeance drawing of some sort, from what I'm led to believe. And we have the. I really gotta line this up nice because I want you to totally experience what's going on here. This is striking collection of high fashion coordinates with the victim's face sort of plastered on there. Pardon me. So, what I really want to get out of this one, especially since, I mean, I guess I'm getting it. I'm getting the face I'm seeing, but it's a little tough. We're gonna make a new layer again. Hide this one. So I just really want to get the pose, I think. I almost want to take this guy or this pose because I can see it, it's right in front of me, and then get that face up on there. I think that should actually work pretty good. So to do that, I am going to, you know what, I'm just going to get a little lighter here for a second. Shrink the brush down again just a bit because I need to get a whole body in here now. And so with this, I'm actually going to turn the flow down on this brush. I'm that cool at least. You know, I'm going to turn the smoothing down too. I think that's what's messing with me. I'll just turn that off. I don't need smooth. That was for all my cartoon characters. But I do want to try to get these proportions, and we'll at least think about the shape of this person's head. What do we have here? He actually looks kind of like me, so I can relate. Those cheeks seem really prominent. It does look like some stuff has gone missing. Like some of the face structure is not quite there. But I'm going to just fake it and hope that that turns out okay. I don't want to let you down. I want to try to give you something funny for you to embarrass this person with. But yeah, there we go. We'll give him like the, what is that, Family Guy, what's his name, the police dude. He's got Joe. Joe's got that really super pronounced cheek, and then let's be honest, this nose is no tiny nose. I think he's even got my last buddy beat by quite a bit as far as sheer volume of nose. Alright, but I'm not going to mess with that too much because I do want to figure out that's where my body's going to go, and for that I will just first figure out the center line and then try to make everything line up into there. So my feet are going to be down here, right? And I can't see this guy's feet, but I'm sure I can fake it a little bit. And then he's got his weight distributed onto that left leg. Yeah, and then so if I start getting in right about there, it should be that's pretty good. And his chest looks really broad because, you know, stuff. He's got a skin tight polyester disco suit on. I'm sure that doesn't hurt. And then, oh, yeah, like that. And I really want to show the sharpness of the pleats in this fine 70s formal wear. Or semi-casual. Is it semi-casual or formal? I don't know. Wouldn't say it's quite formal. And then he's got this lovely thing here that just really wraps around the body, further accentuating the size of his chest. And so I just want to press on those things a little bit. And then there's some detailing in here with like large pockets and stuff. I'm not gonna take too much time for all that. Man, it's like almost like a space uniform. It's just so wild. I'll admit I was born in the 70s, and so I saw a little of this live, but not too much. Not so much I can remember. Nice big collar, and that's gonna end up somewhere in there, into the face. And then I do want to make sure I show off, you know, that he is a strong 70s disco style man. Yeah, I should probably turn on some disco music for this one, huh? We get the fist in there. Oh man, I just want to do it so bad now. I got this soft beats going, but let's do it. We can always come back. Let's do it. Uh-huh. It's kind of disco-y, I guess. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. It's pretty modern, but that's right. Close enough, okay? Listen. Came here for drawing, not for live DJ set. Alright, so let's just go ahead and bust this thing out here. Yeah. Disco. I need to hook up my desk so it's standing, man. I miss my standing desk. I want to dance while I draw. I don't have time for all this sitting around. What if I want buff pectorals like this guy? And then we'll just give him a nice pointed shoe, because I don't want to get too fancy down there in the shoe land. Alright, now that I've messed around with the outfit for so long, you know what, he has his face angled, but I'm going to give him more of the pose of this dude that I'm seeing here. I just really want to capture the awesomeness of this nose right here, because I feel like, you know, hey, I'm a man of prominent nose myself. And There's nothing wrong with that, folks. Nothing wrong with that at all. Alright. Now if I really wanted to push it here, I gotta have him like, yeah, he's looking out. He's looking out like onto the dance floor. He is sizing up, you know, his prey, his quarry, if you will. Yeah. Oh my, yes. There we go. That's kind of bad, but that's right. I'm probably going to dip back in here a little bit with some white because I'm sure that I did not get the eye shape exactly right there. It's kind of hard to see, honestly. It's a littler picture, but I've also got it shrunk down so all of you can see it. And then I'm working at this smaller scale. And the man's a little gingery. He's got some light hair here, and I would want to you know, really show that. Let's see here. There we go. Oh. It's like all Family Guy up in here tonight. What's going on? And then we'll just get this. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that smile. Well, I don't know. You know who you are, who sent me this picture, and I know who you are, and I want to do a better job if you really want to make this individual cringe at his caricature. But it might not look like him enough to pull that off right now. So we'll talk about it. We'll come back. I don't want to spin on it too long because I'm here to sort of just get some rough, quick practice in, not really noodle things. Now there's some little beard going on there, just a little bit of mustache. So I'm gonna just sort of hint at that a little bit. I'm not gonna really go nuts with it. And then the curly hair, that's really gonna help me kind of sell this whole thing. We gotta make it good and curly too. We can't. And then, you know, it's heading back a little south. And is that a little like, am I seeing some sort of lamb chop action? You know, I feel like I am. I don't know if you put that in yourself, but let's just push it. You know, let's have a little fun with that. And then there we go. We'll come back down here, and I'll just kind of fake that. You know, there, the neck's, it's connecting to a neck, I swear. And then I feel like I need to just, something went terribly wrong in here. Okay, let's switch that back up. I mean, half of it is that I'm drawing small, and this Wacom tablet just loves to freak out on me. So, and then what else can we do just to push this a little more? He's got a little of that going on. Might show a little of the musculature that would be there, and cross hatch it just a little bit, and then just to make sure that this shows up as the fine matadorista belt that it is. And then we want to make sure we show this pleat. Yeah, oh, see that? That's what does it right there, the pleat. And then you want to show some depth. You can just kind of, you know, hint at it like, oh, that's behind. Yeah, so there we go. I think my eyes are too high on that one again. What are you going to do? Oh, disco time. Alright, let's turn off disco time and go back to relaxing beats. Okay, who's next? Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is... Let's just take a moment to absorb what's happening here. We have got this lady wearing a Hawaiian printed shirt, a fine tutu, and here we have a cat in the background grooming itself. And I believe I threatened that these things were going to get merged. Now I can't see all of her face, but I think that is okay because I'm just going to have some fun with it. So, moving on. Alright. So I think what's going to actually end up happening here is our cat and our woman are going to become one. So a nice cat body over here. Cats are just the best, man, because they just do not care, you know. They will sit there and do the most disgusting things to themselves while you watch, and they just have not a care in the world. Alright, so the tail can go off screen. We don't care about that too much. But what I'm also thinking, I don't feel like a cat is enough. I feel like somehow, and you know, just because I can, it's right here. Let's go ahead and really just, I guess, what am I trying to say? Put the cat into a tutu is what that's really what I want to do here. I want the cat to be wearing a tutu because I feel like that is just the thing to do. And tutus have layers, which I don't have time to try to do a lot of layers. I just want to hint at them, maybe just with a little bit of depth. And then let's go back and get a nice gray here. There we go. And I want to show that it's still a cat, so we don't want all the details getting lost here. And yeah, something along those lines. And then let's see, then we want to get our person on there, and our person, this is gonna be kind of creepy. Let's see, if that was a cat's neck, then a person, and she's got this nice kind of squared off face, just a nice sharp jawline. And I love those. I love that angle. I don't know, something about that. It's just, I like sharp lines. It's fun. So we'll do that. And here's where I have to get imaginative a little bit. Now, if this is her face proper, and we have that same sharp jawline here, we know that heads have skulls, thankfully. I mean, 'cause if they didn't, you would have nowhere to place your brain, and this world would be even more messed up. And look at this camera angle too, like, oh my gosh. So like the eyes are doing this, like they're really coming at me. She's coming right for me, man. So I'm gonna really just push on that as much as I can. Let's get the nose. It's so odd because it's coming at the camera. This is challenging. Thanks for the challenge here, you know. Alright, I am shutting up a little bit. I actually have to focus on. It wouldn't be bad if the eye was like bulging out just a little bit, you know. And then look at the angle of them. It's like, what is going on? It's amazing. There's so much stuff. Let's Let's see, is that my whole eyeball? I guess so. So I'm just going with it. I'm going with it. It's gonna be funny, right? There we go. I think I'm getting too tensed up again. I gotta relax. Reminds me right now of a pug. I did this pug dog for a thing, and it was neat because the pug's eyes were so brown that you couldn't tell where the pupils were, and that's what I just did there. I'm not saying you have pug eyes. You've clearly got more blue, it looks like. Alright, then let's just go ahead and take a little bit of time. Oh, we want to show that it's wrapping around the eyeball. This is just where our nose is coming down. It's doing its thing here. And, you know, it would be under here. Your nostril. Oh, see, my tablet just, it's like if I try to be light and delicate, it gets angry at me. So I am definitely going to get a new one soon. And I want HD anyways, because then I can hook this up to a Streamcaster thing, which would make everything a little bit faster for these streams. And then let's see, we got this going on. I don't want to noodle that too much though. I want to try to get this hair locked down into there a little bit. The ears, I just like to find out where the ears are. You can't really see the other ear. And then we got this thing happening with this mouth. My goodness, she gave me the best pose. Look at this. It's madness. I don't even know what to do with it. What is that? What am I even looking at? It's amazing. The lower lip is doing this thing here. It's making me nervy. That's a little too much. Okay, well, let's just, we're gonna have to clean that up a little bit so it doesn't look weird. So it doesn't look weird, I say, as I, and then the jaws coming out like grrr. And then I always like to show a little something like that, just a little dark areas in here. It's nice to break up the teeth. I think in this case I actually want to break up the bottom teeth just a little bit and start to fill in. Oh, see, my pen does not do what I say. Actually, it's like if I had a pencil, I'd be doing all this better. I'm gonna break down and get like a new tablet. I'm just a poor father of 3, and I can't be affording too many luxury items. Something like that, right? And then, yeah, I'll just hide that under that hair. What else is telling me about this pose? This dimple thing that's happening here is very telling. And then we got, we'll just go ahead and define this with some sort of line work here. Boom, up into the cheeks. I did study a lot of anatomy in college, which, I mean, it kind of helps because I sort of understand where stuff's supposed to be. Whether or not I actually get it to come out is a whole nother story. I'm just going to imagine what your hair looks like over here because I don't actually know. But I'm guessing it does something along those lines. And then how does... you know what? Let's just go ahead just to make this feel more compatible. Just put the cat ears in because they want to be there. They're like, please let us be cat ears. Actually, that's fine. And then if we're gonna have cat ears, we should try to pull them out a little bit by drawing some hair around them. And let's finish that swoop up. And we'll just bring that into the hair so it doesn't feel like it's out of place there. And then we can at least characterize the cat a little bit, right? By getting some of its markings in there. Like that. And it's got this whole white front thing happening. And I'm gonna just blow up my brush here. And then I almost want her to have black hair, just so it's easier to fit in with the whole cat thing here. But it's fine. It'll work just fine. Maybe she'll have black ears. Why'd you have to go and be blonde and have a black cat? So I don't know. I think this is this might be it. This might be my crowning achievement in the entirety of my career. I'm not sure. I probably will be able to give up being a technical animator immediately and just start doing caricature full time for the stars, you know. All right. So, yeah. I don't think I'm going to noodle that too much more. I think that is pretty much perfect, everybody. Okay. Moving right along. Who is next? Here we go. Now, what I thought was best about this is he's wearing this shirt, which I think is just freaking epic. I really want this shirt. And I want to incorporate the fact that this shirt exists in the world. Shirt, cat, man, shirt. How does this cat fit into... Okay. I think I know what's going to happen here. I am going to go out on a limb. This might turn out very badly. So what do we have here? We have an oval face, but it's again, it's much like my brother's face, where it tapers more into the chin. I don't need to leave a lot of room for anything else, because I'm really just going to focus on that, on his face and the shape. And we can push it, certainly, because that's always fun to do. And but we don't want to forget that he has a skull, because if he didn't have a skull, he wouldn't have what, everybody? That's right, he wouldn't have a brain. I'm not going to worry too much about this here. I mean, it's always like sort of like there's a box, you know, and it does some stuff like that. If you just hint at that, that'll at least give you ideas, and then you can immediately start to see, okay, here's the cheek. I'm just gonna exaggerate that for fun. And then you know, here's where your chin would be, and then we can find our center line, because he's kind of pretty much looking right at me. I can bias this a little bit, so like in the bottom of my eyes are there, and then I start to see where my ears come into play. And if I want to try to caricaturize his ears, I could do that. You know, some lobes kind of like this here. And this one's a little more hidden, but I'm not going to try to portray too much of the... I'm not going to try to nail the perspective here, because it's hard to do. Okay, so, and then look at these great, look at that great eye shape though. And if you really wanted to sort of like figure out exactly where your eyes would go, you can like lightly draw in, here's my eyeballs, right? And then I'm just looking at lines that are happening across his face. And I think I want to tilt this. I'm going to go sideways here for a second. And then I'm always trying to show too, just wrapping around the eyeball. So we know the eyeball is there now. We kind of drew it in. And we want to just make sure we're wrapping around that. And then these folds that he has, it's really something I want to show, because it's very prominent. And that's what I'm looking for, is prominent features and pushing those things. And that just again helps me to show who the character is. Something like that. I mean, nailing the eye shape is really super key, and if you can get good at that, I think that's one of the keys to good caricature. I'm not saying that I am good at that, but you know, practice all the time, and you will get better. Looks like there's some bright light wherever you are. Bright sunny day, 'cause your pupils were kind of small, so I'm actually just going to mess with that a little bit. Either that or you flashed yourself taking this picture, I don't know. And then just kind of breezing in this eyelid. And this is easier because eyebrow, because I've got more canvas to work with. I'm not trying to fit in like a lot of body or anything, which is nice. And then just kind of pop that in there. How am I doing on time? Ooh, I'm going a little longer than I planned, but it's still not too bad. I'm gonna keep going until I do them all, obviously. I wanted to set a little bit of a time limit, so I didn't go absolutely crazy trying to nail down these drawings. And then we'll use some of this here. I don't want to make the mistake of like using my construction lines as anatomy necessarily. Yeah, that was pretty dangerous what I did. I just went hog wild on the nose, or on the eyes, and oops, didn't draw anything else, so hopefully it all still fits into place here. And here, this is interesting because the lighting is really good. It's like really strong lighting, and I can get a lot of detail from the photo, which in turn kind of inspires me to want to put a lot of detail in, but I'm going to resist that. And here I'm just studying the features, like trying to figure out like what is the 3D structure of this feature that I'm looking at. I'm trying to nail that in there. Again, I don't want to push too much on details at all. Just get the perspective and go with it. This is like one of my lighter ones. I might punch up some stuff once I kind of nail it down. Now the lips. Now I kind of did this thing where I tapered the jaw even more. So, sorry, I gotta concentrate for a second. I'm probably gonna try to keep the lips just a little bit smaller. Just a little detail there to say, hey. And then this area, of course, turns out kind of dark because of the, oh gosh darn it, I forgot the name of the feature. This, anybody? A little area under your nose? No? Okay. That's alright. You'll all warm up to me eventually and start talking to me. I'm sure of it. Let's go ahead and kill that off there. And then, here's what I'm thinking. Let me get his neck in here a little bit real quick. Whoops. Wrong color. That's why it's not working. Yeah. And we'll just kind of nail in a shirt. Real quick like. And the hair. I mean, don't forget about the hair. I'll come back to what I was thinking in just a moment. I just realized I didn't want to forget about some of this stuff up here. General hair shape, it kind of does this, and then does this, and he goes this way with it. Oh, I could have left a little more room for hair, I guess. That's okay. And then we got a thing, some hair that comes out of there. Yeah, alright. I'm not going to stop there, but I want to get this in. And what I'm thinking, is this even going to work? Is this even going to work for me? Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm just going to put this in here like so. I'm just going to have no regard whatsoever for his face as I do it. Just going to make it happen right there. See, I can't see it. What did I do? Where'd it go? Where did I put it? There. And there. And whoops. There and there. Oh boy, what am I doing? There. And like that. Maybe even this paw, I'll just work it in so it's like coming behind him. And then the tail. Just kind of work up into here. And then bring that down. Little boopsy boops. I love this shirt, by the way. I kind of want one. Is it got a? It almost looks like it has its middle finger up or something. It's hard to tell. I'm gonna not get that fancy because I can't quite tell what it's doing. So something along those lines is what it's doing. And we'll just put a little. This isn't about the cat per se. This is a great design shirt. I love it. It's like it's got both middle fingers. It's like falling out of the pocket, flipping the double birds, right? That's awesome. Oh man, now I kind of want to do it. Here, boom, boom. Boom, boom, there. You'll know. You'll know, I'll know. All of you that showed up here tonight will know. Alright, and then we'll just strengthen this up a bit. And what I'm thinking is, if his body was here and he had an arm there, he'd almost be cuddling it like this, like his little pet double bird cat. You know, I might lose the details in this. It's hard to say. I think I need just to switch over and just clean up a little bit because there's so many lines that it's getting like confusing what's actually happening here. I also don't want to go bananas and spend all day noodling. Yeah, I'm just gonna clean up some lines so you can get a better idea what's going on. Make it a little bit stronger. I mean, the mustache is actually pretty pronounced. Oh, let me switch back here so I can see what I'm doing. He's got a good stash. I'm guessing there's some Norse blood there in this Norse stash. There we go. Just a little more, so I know that's happening. And then we'll just strengthen up that line under the nose. Definitely got Norse eyes. Nordic. I don't want to go too strong with this because then I'll lose the overall this feeling of it. I kind of like the way it felt there. And then just to make sure we can still see where I wanted the chin to be. It gets a little messy in there. I'd almost want to block this cat out like in some color just to make it pop. But yeah, something along those lines. Satisfactory. Alright, let's keep on going then. Next, here we have this young lady. Now there is a story behind this which I feel like I need to share with you before we continue. Pardon me. So, there's this game, yeah, I'm sure some of you might be familiar with. It's LARPing, live action role playing, and I used to LARP myself for many years. And this little girl, this lucky girl, it belongs to a family that likes to LARP. And this is the gear, and I'm gonna blow this up a bit because I just want to get like her face is really small. What does that even look like to you guys? I don't know. Her face is just really small to me, so I need a little more detail to work with. But then we have a giant, you know, pole arm and stuff of foam upon the floor here, so that's pretty awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and incorporate that somehow. Let's see. Young people are so challenging in a way because you just cannot get crazy with details. Everything is just softer, you know. It's much more delicate detailing, and if you go crazy, it shows up right away. And you think of like a lot of anime, or some anime characters, like the really cute anime characters, always take on this shape. You even see this in the Disney movies, just like ultra youthful face, and this head shape here. Let's see. So, man, what I love about this though is her eyes. Like, they're just like, she is just looking right at us. She's like, what? And something like this, I'm just gonna get like super delicate about the whole thing because I don't want to. And she's got kind of this scally, like she's about to kick some butt kind of look going on, which is pretty cool. And I just want to like make sure I show that. And that's actually in part her cheeks. I can feel it. It's like, it's so easy to mess up, you know. All right, I gotta relax into it though, or I will definitely mess it up. Okay, and then the little eyes. We're gonna make the eyes a little bigger though, just to exaggerate that some. And let's see. So what we've got here is a kid in a diaper, and I want to push that though into something a little more ferocious, because she's surrounded by weapons. And so I think I am going to take this arm and put that pole arm in it or something. Put something in there. Okay, I probably shouldn't have gone that whole hog with the arm just yet. Don't want to get too detailed before I figure out like just where everything goes. It's an easy mistake to make. And then since she's, oh, you know what? I know what we're gonna do with that. Bare feet. No, it's not that bad. It's like hands. You just got to think about the. Got to think about it in simple shapes. Not that I'm gonna nail this, but you know. Hopefully, I won't make it look too bad. And then a foot like this from this perspective, you know, you end up actually with something kind of like that. And I'm gonna run out of room right there. So, just always thinking about the anatomy of the thing. Alright. But I don't want to get crazy either with the... So, what would she be wearing if... Let's see. Yeah, let's get that in there. And... I always call my son a little monkey. Which technically, you know, look at this. Her hand's like, it's almost on her hip. I feel like the balance of this is off. So actually, well, instead of redrawing stuff, I'm gonna fix my balance. Like so. Just for right now, just trying to figure out where the hands would be. Yeah. Before I start trying to actually draw a hand in there. Oh man. Alright. Wait up. Thumb goes across. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just doing this out of my head, so give me a little break there. And then, yeah, it's just gonna have to be like a wicked stone spear. And those things always cut these little layer into them, lash it on with some rope, and then that'll come down and hit the ground there, which kind of fixes my whole balance problem, right? Sort of, kind of. Actually, if I just Try not to noodle, but if I take this foot out, that'll fix my balance problem. And it'll give me the cool... Oh, heck with it. Heck with you, feet. I don't love you. My brush got all big, that's what happened. It's throwing me off now. Oh, just do it. Commit, dude. Don't be a coward. Look, it's tall grass. Okay. There we go. And then I'll just start, you know, committing a little bit more to those shapes. Yeah, oh boy. I gave her some kind of cankerous knee. I don't know what I'm doing there. And her fingers can be doing something like that over there. Now seriously, if this pad would just, or this tablet would just listen to me, I'd be way more successful. Whoops. And then I deformed her bicep. I was trying to buff her up a little bit and I went crazy. Alright, that's pretty good. And then what do we got going on here? We got, I really just want to show like she is serious. She looks adorable in that picture, but I want to show like the seriousness. Yeah, see, it just wants to go into like right click brush mode all the time. I just can't for the life of me understand why all of you don't want to come hang out on a Friday night, you know, when you could be out having a good time with your friends and watch some dude draw. See, I can do this because I have a family now, and so fun for me is non-existent. I'm just kidding. I love my family. I have a lot of fun with them, but it's not the old going out and drinking fun anymore. I really want to, yeah, just want to push that a little bit without breaking it. So then we'll put the ear in there. Just have fun, man. Just have fun. If it doesn't look exactly like her, it's okay. We will chub up the cheeks a little bit just to give the contrast, right? And then like super cute little hair thing she's got going on here. Now I know her mom, and I know her mom, and well, I know her mom and her dad. And I know there is some curly hair going on in there. A little wavy, just some stuff like that. And then we'll just put some little curliness out in there. And then, oh yeah, we gotta have the behind the ear curls because that makes everything adorable. Alright, then we'll just finish this off with a little more authority. Ugh, ugh. Oh, pencil. How I miss you. No. No, that's not quite it. I want the chubby baby look, but not like the I drank a case of beer baby look. There we go. I'll just put a belly button there just to let you know what's going on. And maybe here I'll even like just work a little of that shadowing so we can see a little bit of depth there, just a little of the arm there, and then just to sell what this is supposed to be, seem like cheetah, leopardy spots on it there. And just push the hairiness factor a little bit. And then we got ourselves a nice like cave person thing going on there with a giant spear. All right, did I win? Did I win the drawing game? Okay. New layer. Maybe that's. Oh, I think I got one. Oh no, I got two more. Oh, right. That's it. Two more. Two more, everybody. We can do this. It looks like two of you are here. I don't even know if that's accurate. But if you are, I'd like to thank you for joining me. Whoa, goodness gracious. And I think we can push through two more. I just need to like stretch my arms out for a second. A sip of water. And, pardon me. There we go. Let's put that where you can see it. Yeah. So we got this fun kite flying adventure. Now, I don't know that I want to do kite flying though. You know what I see here? I see something here. I see adventure. Right? That's what I see here. Alright, so let's see if we can push on perspective a little bit. Oh man. Perspective is hard. They used to make us draw like, figure drawing. You know, you have people just laying down with their like feet right in front of you, and it's just like, oh man, how am I supposed to draw this thing? What I'm gonna do, let me just get my line of action out the door here, because I want to push that perspective a little bit, and then I want to push the pose too, so that I end up with something really interesting here. And I'll just make this up as I go. And then we're going to put him in some sort of situation wherein he is wearing some kind of heroic outfit. And then this arm is fine where it is. Kinda. Let's see. Heroic outfit, then we need... I don't know that I'm going to get heroic proportions. I can try a little bit. Like I said, I'm not that good at this. So, all right. There we go. I'm going to try to use this almost wholesale, except I want to push that. I want to make it like he's got a heroic fist at least. Yeah, something like that. Some crap like that. Gosh darn it. I'm gonna get good at this someday. Alright, yeah. And then I'm gonna make some stuff up over here. And he should probably have super heroic boots on, right? what's this doing? Making stuff up is hard. Alright, something like that. And then, I just love this look on his face. I'm going to have to zoom in a little bit to kind of capture the face once I get the rest of it sorted here. He's like Donnie Tiny Feet. That was not a slander to our illustrious President of the United States, by the way. I'm just saying words. You take them however you want. There we go. There you go, buddy. Let's get you beefed up. There we are. Alright, then this arm, that's the most amazing part, is that the perspective on it is just like cray. But I'm gonna try, and we're just gonna make it like he's like boom, 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 boom. Ugh. Yeah, sure, something like that. Let's zoom in a little bit here, just so I can kind of get this face going. Ugh. All right, folks, you might lose some of this, but I gotta have it, so. I must be able to see the reference. Not you. And we're gonna blow his face up just a little bit since it's already so small. And we kind of established this as the line. This is another child of a good buddy, and I haven't actually seen this person live for a long time because I've been all over the country. Yeah, we're just gonna go. We're gonna make him heroic as all get out. Here we go. Give him heroic kind of nose treatment, and then this big goofy smile, because you know, nothing wrong with a big goofy smile, right? Hey, getting a kite in the air is exciting, okay? It's hard. I don't know if you ever try to get a kite in the air, but it is not easy, dude. I think I might have went a little overboard with that tooth. I don't know what I was doing. But he's clearly got one that's kind of growing in there in this picture or something. This will look better in a second, okay? I promise. I won't leave it just hanging like that. Ah, gosh, I should have kept that loose. Now it's a disaster. There we go. Yeah, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just leave it there. It's kind of amusing to me. And then let's see. Well, we need a big old bow. We need to make sure we capture that hair. He's got to have eyebrows. People with eyebrows look, without eyebrows look creepy. This is kind of shaped like that. This pen just feels so not responsive to me. I'm sorry. Like, it doesn't put the line exactly where I want, so I'm always feeling a little crippled. It's the latency of it, and then everything else together, like streaming and all that. It's just like, yeah. It's not exactly the best experience one can have when drawing. Alright, something like that. It's starting to work a little bit. And then this hair is gonna do this. And then he's almost, well, let's just push it. I see something there, but let's push it. Ooh, too high though. I pushed it too high. If you're drawing superheroes, actually, not a lot of people know this. This is a pretty important tip. If you're drawing superheroes, it does in fact help to hum the Superman theme song. Just as having disco playing while I drew disco attire was helpful. You gotta have theme music. That's basically what I'm saying here. I want that top part to be lighter. I'm sorry, buddy. You got flyaway hair. I'm just putting what I see into place here. And then so this doesn't look weird. We gotta bring that back down in. Just a little of that. And then just say, oh, he has ears here. And yeah, think anatomy, pal. Think anatomy. Alright, so you have your rib, whoa. You have your rib cage there, which goes down into your stomach. Your pectoral muscles will come up across here. Your rib cage comes down across here again. And then if you wanted, you can, start hinting at a six-pack. You got this kind of thing that happens across there. And then, since I did that, he's clearly going to need some kind of big flowing cape thing happening here. Now I know Edna Mole says do not wear capes, but listen, if you want to show that it's a superhero, it really helps to have a cape, okay? Yep, I'm gonna leave it at that. That looks okay to me. Let's do the next and final drawing, now that I'm almost double the amount of time I planned on taking. Here we go. I don't want to mess this up. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Okay, shake it off, shake it off. Oh my gosh, I turned that off again, didn't I? Oh, even the music is like, nope, sorry. Let's put on focus beats. What do you guys want? You want to hear some future bass? How about Game On? What's that sound like? Yeah, so far so good. All right. I love music, man. Huge fan of music. All right, so wow, hey, look at these faces right here. This is a good time. What's my brush size like? So what do we got here? We got this almost. He's almost got that heart-shaped kind of face. Like those kind of do. It's a nice match. I need to get them both in here like I did with that first drawing. I might squeeze them together even more just to give me more room. I'm not saying everybody's names and stuff. I do know a bunch of these people, of course, because they're my buddies, and I said, hey, I want to embarrass myself on the internet. Will you join me by sending me embarrassing pictures of yourself? And they're like, yeah. And I'm really grateful for that. This would not be much of an exercise. I could have just drawn goofy people off the internet, but I don't know, man. I want to get people involved, right? I want to have a good time. And it's just a good time to get your friends and just, to make new friends and get them involved. So eyes are there, pretty level across. We do have looking off in this direction a little bit. The nose is going to end up about there-ish. And then we're going to have the smile cutting across. Let's see. Across here. We used to do this thing in college when you're like trying to get a line. You get your pencil and line it up with it and bring it back to your drawing tablet. That's really helpful for trying to like sort things out when you get some crazy perspectives. So it's a little harder to do with a Wacom. But fortunately I could just trace things. I mean, no, it's no fun to trace things. So something along those lines is where that's gonna be. And then him, I'm just gonna he's closer up front, which is fine. I'm just thinking, actually his head's kind of here. I'm going to bring him in a little bit closer. And then, let's see, as far as eye line goes, like his is actually there comparatively. There, actually. Which means there's not enough head going on there. I'm going to bring that up some more. And then, yeah, we're just going to really blow out the cheeks here because he's got this huge cheesy grin going on, so no sense in wasting that. Take advantage of that big grin, buddy. I love it. Should be happy you're standing next to a girl with mouse ears. I mean, who wouldn't be excited about that? Alright, something along those lines. This starts, and if I run out of room for stuff, that's okay. I'm not gonna stress it. And so his, I feel like maybe that angle, and this is where the center line is, which is going to put his nose right out and about there. Let's just try to keep that simple because I don't want to. Y'all tell me, oh, I'm not even watching the chat, so that's not helpful. There might be nobody here. Yeah. Just tell me if the music gets too loud, if anyone's even watching this. Or I'll just find out later, when I go and watch this video. Like I'm gonna watch my own video. And the eyes are closed, which is a good opportunity to try to show he's having a good time. He's got, see what I mean? It's just so disrespectful of what I'm trying to draw. It's like, I'm gonna try to open your little right click menu. I know you're not supposed to try to draw like eyebrows as shapes if you want them to feel good, but like you want to show the hairs, you know what I mean? So I'm going to try not to do that, but it's really hard to figure something out when you're just drawing these little dashes. Let's see, and then we'll just kind of like say, here's my eyelid. We want smiling eyes. Alright, so then, again, we're just going to make them both goofy with giant smiley mouths. I hope not getting too Kim Kardashian on that. Holy smokes. Hokey okes. And then if we look at where the teeth are, then we want to just do, oh geez, see, just do what I say, pen. One of these days they're going to invent a drawing tablet that just takes stuff directly out of your head so you don't have to suffer like this. So I think maybe that's it'll look better once I get the rest of the head in. Right now it's kind of goofy. Please forgive me. I mean you no harm. I'm just not super good at this. Yeah, I always want to show that the cheek is a big old grouping of skin. And then of course let's not forget your illustrious illustrious beard, sir. Oh my. Real Viking mane there that I just want to make sure I capture. Yes. Oh. So good. Alright, so then lack of eyebrows making this extra weird. And let's do that. And then he's got this hat, which I'm inevitably going to mangle any second here. Yep. I can do it. I can make it. It's kind of like that. Close enough. Close enough, everyone. We have a winner. We have a winner. Alright. He doesn't have a lot of hair going on there. Looks like he does a little shaving of the hair zone. Nothing wrong with that, sir. As I explained earlier, though, I have a funny looking head, and if I shave my head, it looks really bad. So then we'll just bring this down into there, like he's having a really nice time, a majestic pose here. We'll get some shirt in there. I don't know what I've done to you, sir. I do apologize. And then, but wait till you see what I do to your counterpart, so it's okay. You won't feel as bad then. And then what's the hat? Just kind of does some stuff along those lines and meets up with its buddy over there on the other side. And then I'm not gonna do glasses. I'm just gonna take the rest of the hat in here. But I am going to just throw in some really quick mouse ears, which I will actually use to obscure just a bit of that face. That's right, I called you that face. How does that make you feel? That face. Oh, the eyes. It's like when you mess them up, it all goes wrong. Look at those smiling eyes, though. Those eyes are smiling. See, it's just not 100% with me, this pen. It makes me sad that it's not. I thought we were in this together, pen. Yet you betray me. You betray me so. And so where's the other eye go? We have our nosy thing there, and then the nosy thing over here. And then that's where your other eye comes into play. Another smiling eye. See, look at it. Just wants to open that menu. Driving me crazy. Darn it, I made her look off to the side. Now that looks goofy. It was real close. Just need to leave space. Let me just think here. Alright, more like this. There we go. That's more like it. I didn't make you look evil, did I? What is it with noses? They're just so complicated, and I'm not good at simplifying them yet. If anybody has any recommendations for that, I look at other people's art and I see they just throw down like 2 lines, and you're like, oh, that's so-and-so's nose, and I'm super jealous of that because I haven't figured it out yet. I don't know. I'm getting there, I guess. That is one of those important features. It's like, it's just parts of the nose, and if you don't get them right, and then you miss, do not have the most pronounced eyelids ever. So we're gonna just be sparing. There's something like that going on, and then they just kind of hang out and go, hey, what's up? I'm going over here now. Look at this smile, though. That's what I don't want to mess up. That smile is like perfecto. Look at that. It just dips right down into there. I think I pretty much nailed it the first pass. I just want to fill it in without breaking it. Oh, see, I broke it a little bit because it's actually down. I'll just fill these in a little bit. This side especially. And then I don't want to show like I'm gonna have to show bottom teeth the way I did this because I pushed it a lot. Not too much though. This is probably alright to just do that. Shoot, I could even turn this right into a lip. There we go. Now you're a lip now. What do you think of that? Yeah. Enjoy. Enjoy being a lip now. Ha! Show you, stupid drawing. Gonna be all hard to draw. Alright, and then I'm just gonna start committing to some kind of line. Like that. Come across kind of like this. And then we'll get the ears in here. Yeah, that's right. Oof, too much, too much. Yeah. And then hair-wise, get that going on. Which then goes over here, but I'm going to let his baseball cap kind of nullify that a little bit. More big budgie cheeks. I'm just doing the big budgie cheek thing here. And then, let's see. The hair around here is this shape with this thing there going on. And then it would come down behind him a bit. And kind of wish I had made the eyes bigger or something. I don't know. And then, just in the spirit of giant mouse ears, and then we wouldn't really see the ones on the other side. I feel like something is missing. I don't know. Like I just want to get harder with the lines or something. I don't know. But I'm not going to, because heck with that. And then we will go ahead and just push this out there a little bit. And then bring this down into here. And then his shoulder will go over there. You can tell they're taking a selfie. Selfie takers. No, I'm just kidding. There we go. Yep. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Heck with all of you. It's been 2 hours. Hey. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this. If you like it, we'll do some more of them. You can submit some pictures. I'll run another one. And you can keep giving me practice. And I'm betting that eventually they'll be good. And then you'll get like a free caricature, which will be nice for you to have. Yeah? Alright. Thanks again, everybody. I'm shutting down. And I will see you all later.